Fast ways on how you could fix your credit by howtogrowcredit.com. It can be stressful to deal with having a negative credit score. It is really bad if you have made bad choices in your past and the poor decisions you now. Watch this video below for some tips to enhance your credit.
While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to comment down below with any comments and questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, let us know that you followed us and we'll follow you back. Let's grow together. When the video ends, make sure to check out our list of credit building links below. And you can get up to 2 free stocks with Webull. One valued between $2.50 through $250, and the second valued between $12 and $1,400. Then, take a look at the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily.
The first thing you need to do before beginning to repair your credit is to outline the steps required to do so, then follow those steps without deviation. You can't just make up a plan and not change how you spend your money. Don't buy the things that aren't needs. Before you open your wallet, ask the questions, do I need this, and can I afford this? If the answer is no to either, put it back on the shelf. The first thing you should do when trying to improve your credit repair is to build a plan. You must be committed to making real changes to your spending habits. Only buy what you necessary. If your credit card is carrying more than half of its credit limit, your priority should be paying it down until it is below 50%. Creditors like to see you using your accounts, but still keeping your balances under 50% of your allotted credit. If you can't get a normal card due to a low credit score, consider a secured card to help re-establish your rating. If you use it correctly, it will help improve your credit standing. Don't attempt to fix your credit in a way that will result in you breaking any laws. Don't buy into scams that suggest you create new credit files. These scams are not legal and there will be repercussions. Penalties can include large fines and possibly even incarceration. Opening up an installment account is one way to improve your credit score and make it easier for you to live. You will improve your credit rating quicker using this type of account. Though it is an unsettling prospect, consider asking your credit card provider to reduce the amount of credit extended to you. This will prevent you from spending too much that you do not have. It will also show the credit companies how responsible you are, and if you do need to get more credit in the future, you will have a much easier time. If you want to fix your credit, avoid companies claiming they can remove all of your issues. This is a scam. Negative info stays on your record for 7 years. Before going into debt settlement, find out how it will affect your credit score. There are ways to go about this that will have less of an impact and should be learned about before you make any kind of deal with a creditor. Some debt settlement companies are only after profits and do not communicate the likely consequences of their methods. You should consider talking directly with the companies from whom you have credit cards. This will help you to make sure to keep your situation and keep you from getting even further behind. If you find a mistake on your credit report, be sure to dispute it. Gather your support documents, make a list of the errors, and compose a letter to pertinent agencies. When you mail your dispute package, be sure to make arrangements for confirmation of receipt. In this way, you will have documentation that your information has been received. Contact your creditors and see if you can get them to lower your credit line. Not only can this tactic prevent you from getting yourself in over your head with debt, but it will be reflected in your credit score because it shows that you are responsible with your credit. Check your credit card statement each month and make sure there aren't any discrepancies. If you find any, then you need to get in touch with the company right away so this does not become a blemish on your credit record. Check over your credit bill each month to ensure that there's no incorrect information. If you notice unwarranted fees or surcharges, contact the credit company right away to keep them from reporting the mistakes. If you can negotiate a repayment plan with your creditor, be sure to get it in writing. Having documentation is important for your records but also protects you in case a creditor changes their mind. When the debt is eventually paid or settled in full, you should request documentation of this and forward copies to the primary credit reporting companies. If you can get a payment plan worked out with any of your creditors, it is important to request a copy of the agreement in writing. After you have paid the debt off completely, send proof of this to the major credit agencies. These are ways of protecting your credit rating. Paying late is placed in your credit report, which can hurt your chances of getting a loan. Pay off any balances on all credit cards as soon as you can. Pay down your cards that have the highest interest rates first. This will show future creditors that you are serious about paying down your debts seriously. Repairing your credit isn't something you can do overnight, but the best way to fix it is to slowly raise it back up. Using a prepaid credit card will help to build your credit score, without the worry of late payments, and bad marks on your credit report. Doing so indicates to the person lending that you are a responsible person. This is one of the quickest ways to create and maintain a good credit status. Late payments are reported to all credit reports and will greatly decrease your chances of getting loans or a home in the future. Your credit score suffers every time you choose to get a new credit card or line of credit. When you are offered a credit card when checking out at the store, fight the urge to get one to receive the discounts that are offered to you. As soon as you open a new credit account, your credit score drops immediately. Credit card. It is illegal for companies to threaten you during collections. Take a written account of it to pursue action against them. Consumers have rights, and you need to be informed of what they are. Take the time to carefully go over your monthly credit card statements. You must be accountable for each item on your credit card statements. If you are having problems working out a budget or adhering to it, contact a credit counseling service and seek help as soon as possible. These organizations are designed to help you and your creditors work together to design payment plans. They will also help you take care of your finances moving forward. Credit counselors will also be able to help you understand where you are going wrong financially to stop the same mistakes happening in the future. Try and pay down any revolving accounts you have. Your credit score can go up if you lower your balances down. Reduce your total debt. Creditors take note of your debt versus your income. If you owe too much in comparison to your income, you will be seen as a bad credit risk. Build yourself a plan that can help repay your debts and commit to sticking to it. Debt collection agencies can be the most stressful part of dealing with the bad credit crisis. These letters stop collection agencies that harassing debtors, but the consumer remains responsible for paying the debt. Since your credit score measures how often you are late in your bills, the best way to raise your credit score is to pay your bills promptly. Setting up payment reminders will help you remember to make the payments. There are several options that you can choose from. You could set them through your mobile phone as a call or text, or you can get an email from the company. A terrible credit situation would be having many different debts you can't afford to pay off multiple debts. Even making the monthly minimum payment will keep the creditors at bay. Send as much as you can to each creditor to avoid them sending your account off to collection agencies. A debt repayment plan is an essential step towards repairing a bad or low credit score. If you have delinquent debt, your credit score will be affected until you pay it off or 7 years pass, whichever comes first. Set up a realistic budget and put as much money into paying off your debt as possible. Being free from debt will enable you to raise your current credit score. Credit score. When struggling with repairing bad credit, it's not a good idea to start a program for debt consolidation. When you compile all of your debts into a single payment, it allows for easier budgeting. By making one payment, it's much simpler to keep track of where your money goes each month. It will get you to pay bills on time and improve your credit rating. Opening too many lines of credit will negatively affect your credit score. When offered large discounts or incentives for opening a new credit card, fight the urge to get one to receive the discounts that are offered to you. If you continue to increase your debt, your credit score will drop when opening that new card. The first step to repairing your credit is by paying off any debt you still have. If you still have unpaid debt, repairing your credit will be a lot of trouble. You should devise a plan to get your debt. When speaking with debt collectors, be honest about your current financial situation. They will be more apt to work with you if you are forthcoming with your current financial information. Let them know when you can make a payment, and what amount you can afford to pay. Collectors are always able to negotiate. Be sure to document all information if a bill collector threatens you. This is not legal. You need to know the laws that protect your rights when dealing with debt collectors. Credit counseling can help you start to build your credit back up. A good counselor can help you eliminate your debt, while still having enough to live on. This will involve eliminating all credit cards and paying each of your creditors every month. Credit counseling. Look over your credit report to see if there are any missed payments or outstanding debts you have forgotten about. Ensure that all information is accurate, then begin to address discrepancies and problematic accounts. Debt with high interest needs to be paid off first while paying the minimum for all of the other accounts. If you're having problems budgeting your money or paying your debts, then you need to get in contact with a reliable credit counseling organization. These counselors can help you by negotiating with creditors to resolve a payment plan. Credit counseling helps you understand how to best manage your finances and pay your obligations. By paying all your bills off, you are on a good start to repairing your credit. Credit counseling services could help. The first step to repairing your credit is to figure out how you are going to pay the money off. Existing debt lowers your credit rating and can be bad to have. Your credit score will be improved if you can make yourself debt-free. Keeping a tight rein on the balances you carry on your credit cards is a good way to improve and safeguard your credit. If you currently have a $4,000 limit on a card, you never want to have a balance of more than $3,800. Even if you've been consistent in making on-time monthly payments, the more you owe on your card, the more damage you are doing to your credit score. Learn more about credit consolidation before you consider it as an option for your credit. This combines all of your debt under one monthly payment. Make sure you know the specific details of any consolidation loan properly to ensure that it is your best option. Avoid too many credit inquiries if you are looking to improve your credit. If someone inquires about your credit score, it is noted on your report. If you will follow the helpful advice offered, you can easily build the credit you want. Just be sure to remain consistent and follow through on your obligations. Rebuilding your credit is possible, so stop fretting and get to work. The more credit you have available to you, the better your score will be. Contact your lenders and ask for an increase in your credit limit. By helping you use credit cards less, this will help you maintain a low balance. But be sure you don't exceed your limit and pay a fee. Lowering your limit too far could mean that your credit is nearly maxed, which also doesn't look good on your report.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Also, check out our list of credit building links below. If you like free, you can get a free stock valued at $2.50 to $250 from Webull by signing up with our affiliate link in the description. Deposit $100 into your Webull account within 30 days to get a second free stock valued $12 to $1,400. If you are ready to get started building your credit, we recommend the Discover It card. Use our link in the description to get a $50 statement credit just by using your card in the first 3 months. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but it also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.